What's up? What's up, everyone? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you guys are in the world today. Happy Monday. Let's see. When you're in here, let me know, guys. Just say hello. Let's get some engagement going. I'm trying to make sure my live is up and running on YouTube. I'm not seeing anything. Hold on one second. Why is that not showing up? That's really wild right now. There it is. Okay, good. Yay, we're here. We're on. Good morning, everyone. All right, I turn this heater off. So I'm just going to talk today, guys, about my topic today is, if one layoff can wreck your income, you need to think about having a plan B, because that happened to me. And that's what I share on my lives and what I found to be able to recoup from that, because it's scary, guys. When you don't have anything, any backup plan, no savings, no retirement, nothing to show for, when you get let go from a job, that's a scary thing. I know for me personally, I'm 52. So for me, I was thinking, like, what am I going to do now? Right? So welcome in, guys. Welcome into my live. If you're new to me, my name is Manuela Vincent. And back in 2024, I lost my corporate career of 20 years. And I didn't have a plan B. I had nothing, no savings, no retirement, no plan B. Didn't know what I was going to do next. But what I can tell you is I didn't want to get another job. And I'm going to explain to you why. And maybe most of you can understand this. Maybe you can relate to it. This is always my story, right? It never changes. I lost many years when my kids were little, and I missed out on that time. And I wanted to be that present mom. My husband's always worked 2 jobs. We were always living in that paycheck to paycheck cycle, and I really got tired of it. So for me, I was already being underpaid and undervalued in a corporate job, and I didn't want to keep doing that. I was done with it. I said, let me just do something that's different. Let me try to find something else that I can be home now. We're not talking about working jobs anymore. That's done. That's in my past. So what I did was, when I was online, I found a program that taught me skills that are in high demand, not just skills to go back to a job. I found something that allows me to work 2 hours a day with my phone to bring in a predictable income. So now I don't have to clock in and out of a job to make an income here. And that's what this program taught me. And I'm going to go into what it is. But I just want you to understand that for anybody watching my live, this is not about getting another job. If you're thinking about that, you should really listen to me, what I'm about to share with you, because I wish someone would have shared this with me back in my early 20s, right? I wouldn't have been in this position had I known about this, okay? So what am I going to talk about today? I'm talking about digital marketing. Does anybody on my live today even know what that means? Are you in it? Because I'm going to be breaking it down for you guys today. And I want you to I'm going to give you a free information to go look at today. That way you can make a decision if it's for you or not, right? I literally go online. I spend 2 hours a day. I'm going to break that down for you. But I literally just create 3 pieces of content every single day on my platforms. These small short form videos are what's producing what we call is our perfect daily paying customers. The ones who want to do this because they don't want to keep working jobs. So, or they want a part-time income and they don't want to get a part-time job. So they're doing this. That's what we teach in this program, is for you to be able to create short form content to attract the right people, the right audience to buy your product or service. That's exactly what we teach in this program. Okay. So I'm going to be breaking that down. What does it involve? It's super simple. I absolutely love it. Digital marketing is, I guess, promoting or selling products using intent. You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. So guys, if you're over here on the TikTok, and I'm talking to YouTube as well, I go live on 2 platforms every day. So Toxic Topper says digital marketing is, I guess, promoting or selling products or services, and you're promoting them through digital means. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. That's all it is. If you guys know Amazon, if you know Shein, those are forms of digital marketing, because you're having to go to someone's website. You're having to go, if you want to buy something from them, you're going to go on their platform, and now you buy, it goes in your cart, you pull out your wallet, you got your wallet probably stored in there. Boom, you buy it, it comes to you. That's the same thing with what we teach you and what we have, except the difference is we're not promoting a physical product, guys. I like to break it down for you. I want you to really know what I'm talking about. You're not going on my website, for instance, which I have my own online business now. You're not going on there to buy this kind of stuff, okay? What you're doing is you're going on and you're going to buy education. That's my product or service. It's called digital education. It's all digitalized. It's electronic. It goes from my computer to yours. And that is where we're moving, friends. You can get an education online, right? And the best thing about this is you're not having to have any textbooks. It's cheaper than college. And it teaches you in-demand skills. And that's what I needed back in 2024, because I didn't want to go get another job. So I was like, what else can I do out here? What else can I do that's legal, ethical? Don't want to show feet pics. Don't want to do any of that nonsense and make a nice profit. And that's what you're going to learn. See, this is about a learning platform. If you don't want to learn, then you might keep scrolling. Because first of all, I give you free value on my lives, but these programs are going to teach you. If you're not willing to learn and implement, then you're going to be lost. Everybody on my live today, I don't care how many are showing up, how many's here. I don't pay attention to that anymore. I just talk from my heart. If each and every one of you has a job, you must be learning regardless. Because guess what happens? They snatch your job from you. So if you're not getting those certs and you're not bettering yourself by education, then you're going to be in trouble. Point, period, blank with that, guys. Okay? I had the certifications. I had the 2 degrees in my field, right? Also, I like to also chime in and say that if you're in a field that's not specialized, you too might be on the chopping block. Okay? I want to show you a little screenshot real quick. Maybe I have it in here. I'm hoping I do. Let me see. 1 second. Give me a second, guys. What else is going on over here while I'm doing this? I was a promoter once, but then I got, okay, I don't know what that's about. We're not going to look at that kind of comment. Guys, also, I'm trying my best not to focus on the negative comments. So, if you can help me out with that, it's most appreciative. I try to block people when I don't like what they're not even adding any value here, guys. Let me see. Where do I go for this? I need to find this little, let me see if I can find it. Effects. Yeah. Here we go. Let's go. Let's see if I can find this. I may not be able to find it. Is it this one? Nope, too big. Nope, it's not letting me put it up. But let me just tell you guys what I found. Let me tell you what I'm found, and I'm gonna read this to you guys because I have it on my computer over here. So, what is it? If you guys aren't hip to layoffs, I don't know if you've experienced one yourself. I've been through it. Like I said, 20 years in a job and then let go. So I was just searching, social media, right? So Amazon already cut 16,000 corporate jobs. That's an example of a corporate layoff. That's huge. That's a lot of people. So I'm just reading this because I can't put it over here for some reason. But this is what is happening in the world today. And if you're living under a rock, you wouldn't know this stuff. But this is in your face. You can go to LinkedIn. You can go to anywhere and you can see these things. So that's what my question to you today is. If you're in a job and maybe you love your job, You must be having a plan B on the side. No one over here is saying to quit your job. No one is saying that, but someone like me is going to tell you, living through this, that you should definitely have that plan B. You should get yourself a online business. If it's not mine, make it be something else. But when I talk to you about this online business, how simple it is, you're going to want to join it because it's super simple. I stepped into this as a 52-year-old with no experience in this field at all. And I've been able to grow my followings. I've been able to grow my income with this. I'm teaching other people how to do it. I have my own community, right? So you're going to learn so much. This is one of the biggest things I always get to. I just said I'm 52. So someone said, I have a question. Can I choose digital marketing as my subject in university? Because I really do what you want to do. All I have to say to you is make sure that you research it. And you can use what I tell you today for your paper. That's up to you. I get so many young people on my lives. It's hilarious, especially on the YouTube. I'm like, how are you guys finding me? I don't get it. But let's keep going, guys. I just want you to understand you have options. Don't just think one job. A job is the only way to make an income. When I got hip to this, that's what changed my whole mindset. And that's what I share with everybody, okay? So you can take the information, do with it what you will. I'm just an information giver, okay? No one's saying you must do this today. Manuela's going to say, take a look at it and see if it's for you. And you can do that in a couple ways, okay? If you're on my live and you wish to do so, if you really want to look at this and you're serious about, just seeing what it's all about, because I have free information to give you guys, okay? 1 second. Let me pull it up real quick. That's what happened to me back in 2024. I went on social media. I saw a lady. I was desperate. I was like, I'm so miserable. I don't want to collect unemployment. Plus, it ends in a certain time. I don't want to go back to a job, but what else is out here? Every single one of you that's really been looking to work from home, you're always going to type in work from home jobs. Am I wrong? Work from home this, work from home that. But a lot of those things aren't legit when you go and Google them, right? You have to go to the major job boards to find remote work. I didn't want to go back to a job. So what I did was I went online on the social media platforms. I went on Facebook and I found a lady who was talking about how she works 2 hours a day with her phone. She promotes a couple programs and she's able to make 100% profit. That to me went ding, 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 light bulb moment. Let me see what she has, right? So I asked her for some information because I am like that. I like to get information before I jump in. And I did that back in 2024 and it's been a blessing ever since, okay? So on YouTube, I sent you and I gave you my website. That's a free website for you to go to, roam around, check it out, do what you will. Over here, you can double tap my face or you can hit this little orange button. That'll get you right to the details. And you can connect with me and I'll give you a little voice clip and we can have a nice conversation, guys. I like that. Let me mirror so I'm going to be using my whiteboard today. I have some stuff on here and we can just, it's going to have my website at the top too. Okay. But I don't like to keep my whiteboard up too long, guys. There's just some haters on here. And then TikTok doesn't like a lot of people going off the platform. So we do what we do over here, right? I'm in business. If you don't want to learn about a business that's pretty much done for you, it's a business in a box. This might not be for you today. And I'm all right with that. I'm not on here to please everybody. I'm on here to connect with the right folks. That's what I do every day. I come live. I'm authentic. I'm vulnerable. I shared with you guys how we struggled. I've had to go to food banks before. We've been displaced, which means homeless before. And we both had jobs, me and my husband, raising 3 children throughout. All right, let's put it in perspective. My oldest is 28. I have a middle one who is 19, going to be 20 with me on the 17th of this month. And then I have my last daughter at home who's 17, going to be 18 in August. You see, I've been through the struggle with these folks, my babies, and they've seen my highs and my lows. They're proud of mama over here now. They know that I'm doing what I'm passionate about. I'm driven for this. They know that I'm doing it for them. I want to leave a legacy. A job is not going to get you a legacy. I even have them in the entrepreneurship mindset. That's because of me, what I'm trying to do. My husband even wants to get an LLC, and he's a blue collar worker right now because he's tired of the slavery, the new age slavery. What I'm trying to do here is, though, retire my husband from at least one of his jobs. That's why I did this opportunity. Okay, guys? Hello, John Kelly. Welcome back to my live. All right, guys. So again, if one layoff can wreck your income, I think it's time for you to shift your mindset, guys. If no one tells you, then you're never going to know. That's why I'm here and 58,000 other people in this community are here. We're sharing this because not a lot of people know about it. It's not going anywhere. It's going to be a $1 trillion industry by the year 2033. Right now, it's a $1.3 billion industry, right? So a lot of times, let's talk about it like this. If you were to start a digital business, an online business, you have to think of the product generally, not with this. You'd have to think of what product or service am I going to create? Nobody has that bandwidth. I chose this because I can now be home, relaxing, 2 hours a day, get off. I chose this purposefully because I didn't want to go slave for another 8+ hours a day. I can do that in a job. So with this, it teaches you how to work constructively 2 hours a day with a proven, already done for you product that's been created by the founder of it. So you didn't have to think about that. And that's what I said. We have 5 done for you digital programs in the digital space. It's called e-learning. That's what we teach here. Education. Okay. So we're going to get into it. You're going to be learning what this includes, what you're going to be doing, what you're getting. I love to share that on my lives. I can't do that in a 7-second, 30-second, 1-minute video. Many of you see me on my videos that I put on these platforms, correct? You might see me over here on TikTok and I put down, exactly what it is that I'm sharing with you. My pain point, why I did this, okay? Some of you may have found me on some other platforms. And like I'm on YouTube, right? I'm all over the place. I'm on IG, YouTube, Facebook. I do the thing because that's what I've been taught in this business on how to do that, okay? So let me just tell you what it's not before I get into it for the skeptics, because I get it. I've tried doing a little bit of, MLMs. I didn't do well with it. I might have made a few dollars. I'm not comfortable with that style of marketing. So that's one thing this is not. It's not a multi-level marketing company where you have to build teams to make a good income. I didn't like that. I wasn't bringing in anybody. I might have sold a couple products. That was it. Hi, Grantos. Hi, Emma. How are you guys today? I didn't want to do that. That's what this is not. This is not affiliate marketing. Although affiliate marketing is great, but you earn pennies. Okay, we earn 100% profit with this. That's unheard of. You see, a lot of affiliate programs will split the commissions with you. A lot of courses out here are now doing 80-20. Okay, this is a program, not a course. You're going to see that too. A lot of courses out here are splitting it. And they're not even providing you with a beautiful community where they put their own money into. They're not providing you with the tech support that you require. They're not providing you with any support. That's where we're different, okay? So I really want you to understand it's not MLM, network marketing, affiliate marketing. It's not even recruiting anybody. Like I said, I didn't want to be part of that. I wanted to find something that I could do, even if I didn't show up live, even if I was doing it faceless. I wanted something like that. And that's what this is. That's what you get here, okay? It's not a course. I'm going to reiterate that this is not a course. It is a program with major interaction. You get 3 live calls a week with a millionaire mentor plus other 6- and 7-figure earners. Okay. I've even grown my own community. I'm growing my own community. That's what I learned from this. Okay. So let's talk about what you're getting. So in order for you to be successful in any line, let's just speak in generalities. In any online business, you must have something that's highly converting. You must be selling something to get a profit. Am I right? Yes or yes. Every single one of you, if you're going to someone else's website, they have tons of products, tons of services. If you like it, you're going to buy it. Same thing if you go into the mall, you got the stores, right? Maybe this store is better that you like. You're going to maybe go in, do a little window shopping. If you see something, you're going to buy it. That's the same premise with online storefronts, okay? If I like something, I'm going to buy it. Point, period, blank, okay? That's just how it works. But it must be something that's in high demand. That's the only way you're going to stay profitable. So with us, we have one offer and it pays you 100% profit, and it is in the digital marketing space. So this is a digital marketing product. So it's not a physical product. So you don't have to worry about inventory with this. There's no overhead with this. It can be done anywhere in the world. Don't matter where you're at. Okay. That's the things that I was looking for. I didn't want to be having any monthly expenses. There's no monthlies with this. Okay. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to be able to do something, bring a profit in with low expense, guys. Okay. And this is just the best business by far, in my opinion. I've seen a lot of lives. I've seen a lot of people promoting courses, and I'm not hearing the things that ours offers. That's why I can come on here confidently and say what we do have. Now, there's going to be people that say, well, that doesn't work for everybody, right? Well, why can't it work? I'm 52. I've been able to make thousands a week. I've been able to do that. 52, not knowing jack, came in here, plugged into the training, listened to the mentor, and I've been able to do it. Why can't you do it? That's called a mindset that's pretty much broken, because you're not literally sitting in here. You're not following what the person says. You're not being consistent with your content. That's why it won't work for you. Because that's important to understand. You must be consistent with anything you do in life, okay? So this is one offer, which is digital programs, digital marketing. It pays you 100% profit. If you guys know, I would love for you to put it in chat. Let me know what else out here pays 100% profit, because I know your job doesn't do that. But let me know. I'm curious. If you know of something else that's paying 100% profit, let me know. Because I know network marketing doesn't do it. MLMs don't do it. Affiliate marketing doesn't do it. And that's why it's important to understand why digital is the best thing to be doing right now. To be doing this, because it does pay you that. Because we can. See, we get the master resale rights to these programs to resell them forever. As long as there's people on the earth and there's 5 billion people on social media, we can do this. It's never saturated. Okay. So that's number one. All right, guys, if you want to check it out, it's free information. As a matter of fact, we're going to be doing a free webinar tonight. I'm inviting you guys. If you want to get the details to learn about this whole thing, how we're able to make daily pay from our home, working 2 hours a day, you're going to want to get in here. I'm going to be sending tonight. We're doing a free webinar. You can come in, take a look, and listen. 6 and 7 figure earners on here. Hey there, VK. How are you today? Thank you for the likes. And so if you want to come and be part of this tonight, we're going to be doing a webinar 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. You can listen to the lady who created this whole program, as well as other people. We have a stay-at-home mom who just hit 19,000. First ever in this business. Our goal is to get you to 10K months, but she was able to surpass that. Not because she's lucky, because she plugged into the training. She tells her story real quick. We teach you how to story tell. Whatever your pain point is, that's what's resonating with people, to ask you for the details. And then you get them into your system. And that's the next part, guys. This is a simple blueprint. Step by step. If you can follow this structure every single day, you're going to be golden. It's not complicated. This is not like no traditional other stuff you heard out here. We have a structurized way to get it across to people where you're not begging or chasing. Okay? This is how we do it. We have an automated system that comes with this business. So when you get in here, you're going to have the same system. I'm not making it up. It comes with your system. This system comes with your program. It's called system.io. It's free. See, you got to get the education, though. That's not free. But what I'm showing you today is free. The blueprint is free for you to check it out. You can go here, or you can double tap my face over there, or you can go ahead and hit this little orange button. Hold on one second. What just happened? I got out of my live over here on YouTube. One second. Yay. Okay, so this system is super simple, and then I'm going to put it down real quick, guys, because I don't want to hold the board up the whole time, okay? We have a system that literally works for you 24/7, because if you don't have automation, that you're missing out. You're missing out on customers. You're missing out on those sales, my friends. You're missing out on time freedom, because that's what an automated system is meant to be doing. So let's say you're in business online and you're not capturing emails for people that want to learn what you're doing, then that's your first mistake. And that's what we teach you how to do on here. You have to be, hi, how are you, Spark? Is it Sparkle? I can't remember. So we're going to teach you this because it's already done for you. This whole thing that's set up is done for you. But every single one of you who's on here and is interested, you're going to get the same system is what I'm trying to tell you. You're going to get a capture page that's done. You can actually put your own picture on it if you want to, or you can use the ones that it comes with. I highly suggest branding yourself because you're going to learn that in here, okay? Then what happens here is the power, guys. If someone is on my live or they're in my content and they want to get the information, they're going to put their email in here because I'm instructing them to do so. If you want the details, down below, comment blueprint, and I would love to share it with you. At that point on my regular videos, I always give them my domain. That's me. I'm branding myself, Manuela Vincent. I'm giving you my website for you to go check it out because you asked me to, right? On my lives, I'm doing a similar thing, but I direct you to other places to get this information, okay? So once you do that, you're going to go here, right? Like right now on the live, I'm telling you guys what to do. People need to know what to do. When you go to this website, the first thing you do is you're going to see, first of all, my face is on it. It says, discover the 2-hour blueprint that teaches you how to earn 100% profit. It's telling you right there what this is all about, okay? If you want to learn how to make 100% profit using a system like this, and you want to learn how to not have to go get another job, then you need to plug your information in here. All I'm asking for is your email address really quickly. After that, you're going to get my free blueprint, okay? What is the blueprint? The blueprint is a PDF. It's going to go to your email. I would suggest you check your emails within 5 minutes of putting your email address in here. If it doesn't hit your regular email, check your spam, your promotion folder. Get it out of there. Watch the videos. There's 2 videos right away when you put your email address in. Don't go past that or you're going to miss out on the important stuff, guys. You must put your email in to get to the blueprint. The blueprint's going to go over what it is I'm talking about today. And you're going to learn if this is for you or not. And if it's not, it's okay too. See, this is a recession-free, rejection-free business. Okay, it's not for everyone. All right, guys? So once you put your email, you get the blueprint, look it over, you decide if it's for you or not. The next page is going to take you to the programs. And that's important to understand. The programs are what helped me to build this income. I've learned so much from them and I've been able to earn off of them. Okay? Each program has a different level of learning and a different level of earning, guys. Learn and earn here. That's what we're teaching you, okay? So if you're someone who comes in, you get the blueprint, you go and you get your first email. Because, by the way, you're going to get 30 emails from me every single day for 30 days. And you're going to keep looking at those emails. That's to ping. That's to kind of poke you to take a look at it. Because maybe people get busy. Maybe you just said, oh, I saw that, but I'm at my job and I can't look at it right now. Let me check it out later. That's what these follow-ups do. They're built to follow up with your potential customers. And each one is so relevant. And each one's giving you value. And each one is just allowing you to take a deeper look at this. There's going to be people that buy. That's when you get your 100% profit. There's going to be people that might not buy today. They might buy Friday. They might buy on their payday. You don't know. You can't walk in their shoes when it comes to this. I've had people go and see me on my YouTubes and they'll buy from me a month later, right? Now, let me just tell you something real quick. And I love this because if you're trying to do this just for the money, then this won't work for you. I'm going to talk to you really real and raw right now. I was laid off back in 2024. And you got to think about it. I was desperate to bring my own income in. I can't have my husband. He's a blue collar worker. God bless him. But it's not the best income. I knew I needed to still keep a roof over our head. You got to do the things you got to do in between that time till things work out for you. So when I came into this, yes, immediately I was like drawn to the income. But I knew I had to learn the skills before that would come. So please understand that if you're someone who's desperate for an income right now, this ain't going to work for you. And I honestly tell you that because you got to understand you're building a brand, you're building your business. It's going to take probably 90 days for some of you to get an income back in your pocket. You're learning the skills, but you have everything here that you need. If you can plug into the training every day, hear them talking live, telling you exactly what hooks to use, what to pretty much say on the screen, you can do it too. I'm nobody special. I just had a powerful story that resonates with people on social media, which attracts them to ask me for the details. And in turn, they get into my system. And in turn, this system is doing the selling, telling follow-up for me. In turn, that's where my money comes from. You can do it too, my friends. I'm nobody special. Okay, so let me ask you this. How could $900 a day, a week? How could $1,400 a day, a week help you? Anybody want to chime in on that on my live? Could that help you? Yes or yes? Could that help you? Yes or yes? Because I know it's helping me. It's helping 58,000 other people that are in my community. It's helping us because we found a way to be able to make an income without a job. All right. So whatever your reason for looking at this, whatever it is, there's a reason that brought you here to take a look at it, to see what it's all about. Right. If the dollar signs speak to you, I get it. I was there back in 2024, but I knew I needed to learn the skills first, put them into action, do the content like my mentor said. And that's when I got my first sale. Actually, I made my first sale back in a week. I can't tell you if you'll do that, but on average, people in this do that in a week because they know what they have here is gold. They're plugging into the training. They're getting their story right. They're doing the hooks right. They're doing the content every single day. They're not doing it once a day. They're doing 3 times a day. They're doing it every single day of the week. They're following what's instructed in the blueprint. That's why we see success. It's not luck. It's just listening. Open your ears, listening to the mentor, follow what she's saying. And that's how we're having the success like that, guys. Okay. We're nobody special over here. And when you find your passion, I'm missing some comments. Oh, India in the house. Hello. How are you? Okay. So if you can do this, guys, like if that sounds fabulous to you, it's possible. I've been able to do many 900s. I'm about to do a 1,400 and I'm going to come on here and show you guys. This is what I've been following to do that though. This never changes. It's the same structure. Stalking, is it stalking? Prime vibes. How are you guys today? Look, this is the system that does a selling, telling follow-up. It is that simple. You're going to plug a couple things up. It's done for you for the most part. You're going to plug in your payment portals. That's the fun part because that's how you get paid. Do you want to get paid by Stripe? Do you want to get paid by PayPal? Whatever you want, it's back here. It's back here, guys, okay? Getting a ping from my husband right now. All over here. Okay, listen. Okay. Gotcha. Gotta love it on the lives, right? He knows them when I go live too. So look, next. Ready? The next part is the strategy. The strategy, guys. This is important. This is the piece that's very important. You have to have a strategy. We can give you every tool, and these are all the tools. Matter of fact, you got the offers, you got the simple system you're going to be using. That's free when you buy the program, whichever program you decide, you get this system for free. No monthly memberships, no overhead, no inventory. And now you got to learn the strategy. That's the education piece. I'm going to break it down for you today. See, people always looking for something for free. So today you guys got my free blueprint. The blueprint, you go up here, you go here. You guys on YouTube got my free blueprint. You go and check it out. It's just a PDF. It's going to talk about what I'm talking about today. And I'm going to actually have you come and watch a webinar tonight if you want to. If not, you can watch the replay. My goal is to get you into my automation so that you can get the information for that webinar tonight. That way you can hear a lot of good stuff. You're going to hear stay-at-home moms who are making 20 grand a month. Like my girl, Christina. You're going to hear from other 6- and 7-figure earners. A lady who had 2 jobs, divorced, had to raise 2 babies, was working as a waitress. She was working as a waitress and a truck driver. Burnt out. Wasn't even bringing enough income to support her kids. She was able to quit her 2 jobs in 10 months working this same business that I'm sharing with you guys, following this 2-hour workday. So if you work a job, it doesn't matter. You can do it too. Nobody in here is any different than you. We just had a burning desire. Do you have a burning desire? Are you tired of living paycheck to paycheck? Are you tired of doing that thing? Like, I don't know why people don't wake up. Like, really. When I didn't have, my income was gone. I didn't say I'm going to keep looking for jobs. No more. I'm done with that. They fail you. You get underpaid and undervalued. I didn't want that. So I said, I'm going to go without pay for a little while. I don't care. If it takes me 3 months, I'm going to do it. But it took me a week to get my investment back. But that's my mentality. I don't know what yours is. Guys, I'm very honest about this stuff. If you don't like my style of talking, good morning, Junior Garza. If you don't like my style of talking, I mean, this is how I am as a coach. I'm going to be real and raw and authentic with you. It doesn't resonate with everybody. Grays and all. Hairline, I get the comments about that all the time. I don't care what other people's opinions are of me. The only one I do care about is God Almighty. You see, that's all that matters. And it took me years to get to that place. But see, I don't care. Some of you are scared about social media. You're scared about sharing your story. You're scared about what people are going to think about you. I don't care anymore because this works. And when you have that feeling in your gut that you already know it's working, I'm making the sale, then you don't care. You explode and you share those things and you show up for people that need it. Okay. Listen, Zenny, I'm giving you knowledge. 1 second. I hate that. I don't care about pronouns, guys. Please stop that nonsense. Why don't you wise up and do something productive with your lives? Like, I'm honest about that too. Who cares about pronouns? Like, your mindset is off. Right? I'm not getting political in here, but I'm not into the woke culture. I don't care about pronouns. Okay? So if you hate me for that, oh well. I don't care about pronouns. I'm talking about real life situations. We're talking about how to make an income online without going to a job and dealing with that culture, right? That's what I didn't want to do that anymore. I don't want to deal with the politics in a corporate job. I was done with that. Hate me or love me. I don't care. I'm on here to show you what is another way outside of a job. If you can listen and get the knowledge, then we're good. If not, then move along, right? I'm here. He says I'm here to grab some knowledge. So listen, okay? And Zenny Brown, if you haven't gotten my free blueprint, go get it. It's going to literally break down. If you don't have time to stay on my live today, if you just don't want to hear Manuela talk, go get it. And I have a bunch of replays on my channel on YouTube. You can go check it out. I say the same thing every day in a different way. They do. Nakia, I'm not racist. I'm Black Italian. I'm not racist, but I'm going to be honest with you. I don't try to get political on my lives or nothing like that or anything like that. I try to steer clear of that stuff, but keep that stuff to yourself, guys. It's like you put so much out here. Focus on the things that matter. Like for me, I don't got to worry about shutdowns anymore. I don't got to worry about government shutdowns. I don't got to worry about if there's a recession because I built something for myself. That's what y'all need to be thinking about. Stop worrying about and I am going to get probably some haters on here. Stop worrying about Bad Bunny. Like what? Like you guys worry about the stupidest things. Stop worrying about that man because he's not paying your bills. Worry about you, yourself, and get yourself a business and stop worrying about that stupid stuff. That's why you're still broke. You're worrying about other people's business, right? It's facts. Stop worrying about that stuff. Like that's so stupid. There's so much propaganda behind all that stuff. It's all done intentionally. People need to wake up. It's called distractions if you didn't know yet. Distractions all over the world. Distractions. Keeping you from the wrong thing. So stop paying attention to that stupid stuff. That's all I'm going to say on that. I don't get into all of it, right? You can watch what you want to watch, but all I'm saying is it's all distractions. That's all it is. It's to keep you from focusing on the right things, which should be getting more money in your pocket, investing in real estate, doing all the things to fund you, giving you assets and cash flow. Because Bad Bunny ain't going to pay your bills. Who cares about that stuff? Worry about yourself, okay? I'm on here to educate you what I found that's doing that. And if you want to take a peeky peek, then do so. Manuela Vincent up here, double tap or go here. Too much stuff. I was on Facebook this morning. That's why I turn it off. I'm on Facebook and I'm doing my content and I'm seeing a bunch of stuff pop up because of that man being on Super Bowl last night. And there's so much controversy over it. It's all done purposely, guys. You need to focus on the right thing. It's true, Nakia. It's true. I get so sick of it. I don't care about Bad Bunny. I don't care about that nonsense. I'm caring about bringing the bag in from me and my family. That's what I'm caring about. And you should too. If you're not happy with your job, find another way because Bad Bunny ain't paying your bills. None of these celebrities are paying your bills. Get your mind right. And it's true, Jacob. Are you agreeing or disagreeing? It's facts. You got to speak it on social media because people are haters. People are going to come at you. Oh, you like this person over there. Who cares? I don't care because they're not padding my pockets. And that right there, that's another thing I hate. I won't do that either because I don't believe in it. Yeah, I ain't doing that. Okay, we're going to keep going. You know, Facebook is drama anyways, but I started in that platform way back when. So Facebook is a mess. Yeah, it's drama. Zinni, or is it Zinni? And I might be saying your name wrong. Apologies. My eyes get dried out and my contacts. So I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Brown. The best, go Google it or watch me. I talk about different. You don't need a. First of all, ain't nobody the mega mind over here. I didn't claim to be a mega mind, but I learn through other people that pretty much have what I want. And I follow them and they're giving me some good gems. So that's what I listen to, right? I listen to those people that have what I want. I'm not a millionaire yet. I didn't even hit my first 6 figures. I'm going to do it by the end of this year. But if I want that, then I got to follow the right people. I don't need to be focusing on no crazy stuff on TV. That's what most of you do. You go to a job that you don't like. You stay broke. You gamble. You do the stupid things. And then you come back and you complain about somebody who's not even lining your pockets with income. It makes no sense to me. Stop focusing on that stuff, guys. I'm not a mega mind. I follow the right people that speak knowledge. And you can do it too. Yep. All right, listen. So in this program, like I said, you're going to get the offer. It's 5 digital programs that are already created for you. You don't got to worry about that. You don't got to worry about, oh, well, I just bought this. Now, what do I got to create? No, you don't got to do that. It's created for you by the founder, who is now a multiple 7-figure earner. Got a nice little penthouse high-rise apartment in downtown Dallas because she's a Cowboys fan. I don't care about that either. She can like who she likes, but she's bringing in the bag. And I followed her and I got her training. And now I've even invested in more training from someone who else is making $550K. I do that, guys, because I want to get the knowledge, bring it back on social media, share it. And that's what happens. And that's how you build your wealth. Okay. So this right here, you get the offer. It's already done for you. 100% profit. It pays. Digital marketing. You get the simple system included. And then now we're going to talk about how you get discovered, because that's important. You don't want to be chasing people in DMs and begging people on social media and staying on a live for 3 and 4 hours a day trying to sell a silly blanket that you're not going to get nothing but pennies from. Who wants that? Who wants that? I don't want that. I'd rather go on here 1 hour a day with my 3 pieces of content that I promote. Have someone say, I want that blueprint, Manuela. Okay, here you go. Go to my website, check it out, see if it's for you or not. Bam, $900, 2 hours later, 3 hours later, or a week later. I don't care. My point is I'm teaching people. This is education. That's the real deal here, guys. I'd rather do 2 hours a day to make 900 than work a bunch of hours on a live to get pennies for a blanket. And I am talking about the TikTok shop. If you guys want to learn that, we'll train you. But I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in going live on TikTok to be showing something like that. I don't want to do all that, okay? All right, so you're going to learn how to take 1 hour of your day. It's a 2-hour work day. I don't care if you work a job. You can do this in the nooks and crannies of your day. Many 9-to-5ers in this. And they're talking about, oh, I just made 900 while I'm teaching my class. Oh, there's a lady who's been an ex-DoorDasher, guys, who clears 4,000 in a week. In a week, not a month. Maybe some of your jobs pay that, right? Mine did in a month. We're talking about weekly because she learned the skills, in-demand skills. And we learn to resell these products without having to pick up a phone to talk to a soul. We let our automations do the selling, telling, follow-up. We don't got to sit there and chase people because we know we have value here. We know what the programs offer. We know that it pays out 100% profit. So that's why people buy it. They're sick and tired of their situation. They don't want to keep doing that stuff, working in these jobs, new age slavery, doing all the crazy things to make a little profit, to make a little income, paycheck to paycheck. People are tired of it and they're getting laid off now. That's what happened to me. And it's more and more, guys. I just put up another article. I'm going to read this real quick because I just saw this, right? You can even Google yourself. How many layoffs in 2026? This is astounding to me. It's craziness. U.S. employers announced that there was 108,435 layoffs in 2026. If that doesn't scare you, what will? If you guys working in jobs, that doesn't scare you, what will? Do you think your job is not going to be touched? Chances are it will. Doesn't matter what you're in, unless you're a doctor, lawyer, all those things. But the typical people going for accounting, me, I was an HR professional, any office workers, retail stores are closing down left and right. So get smart. Look at this. And they're even saying, it says, let's see, let me see some little more statistics here. What else does it say? 108,435 jobs were cut. That's a 205% increase from December of last year. Amazon just announced 16,000 people, corporate level. What does that mean? That would have been part of me, right? That would have been any of us in accounting, the corporate jobs, typical corporate jobs. That's why I didn't want to go do it again when I got laid off in 24. I'm so thankful that I found this because I would have been in that. If I didn't get laid off in 24, it would have been coming. It would have been coming, guys. I've worked for large companies, right? The last one was an accounting company, one of the big 4. I'm not going to name it on here. So it can happen to me. It can happen to anybody. This is why you need to be building a nest egg for yourself. You need to get into something that you can even do along with your job so you have that safety net on the side, guys, right? So So that's what I talk about. I just share it. That's all I do every day. You don't got to go live. I go live. We teach you how to go live if you want to talk about things. Maybe you can come and talk about this program and teach something you learned from it. It's not hard. I just share the benefits of this program. And for those 9-to-5ers, and I'm sick and tired of you slaving like I was, getting laid off and not having nothing to show for. I'm passionate about my topic. That's why I talk about this all the time. Okay? It's not hard. And matter of fact, my first 9 months, I didn't go live. I was nervous. I didn't have confidence. This built my confidence up. I can talk loud, softly. I could do it all with this. It doesn't matter. This is my platforms, and I have the freedom to speak about what I want, right? I choose to help another person in the 9-to-5 space get out of it. So there's another way outside of a 9-to-5 grind. People don't know unless you tell them. So this is why we do the discovery piece. So you're going to 1 hour a day right here. I wrote it down real quick. If you want the details, go to manuelavincent.com to get all the information. So look, you're going to learn to create 3 pieces of content. 1 second, 1 minute videos, 30 seconds, 7 seconds. I do them all every day. And I repurpose that content on all my social media platforms. Yep, I sure do. I've learned to automate. So what does a 7-second video look like? Guys, I'm going to share it with you real quick. Hi, love and light. How are you today? All I need today is a little bit of coffee and a whole lot of Jesus. For real, amen to that. Every day, I need my Jesus. He's what helps me stay sane on social media. I have to give a prayer before I even get on here because I know the devils come at me. I know the devils are out here. They're all over social media. The trolls, the haters. But you got to learn to focus on the right things. And I thank God that he gave us the block button. I'm going to be for real with you. I don't know if you wish I was your mom, but I thank you. Love your mom. Love your moms. Moms do a lot for our children, okay? My mom, I always joke with my kids, would you trade me for somebody else? They're like, no, Mom, we love you. I know sometimes they don't like what I have to say, but they would not trade me. I think I'm a pretty good mom. They know I have a look too. When I used to discipline them when they were real little, they knew I had a look. Even in church, I would give them that look. And they already knew, nope, I'm going to sit down. I'm not going to do nothing. Because they already know. My daughter, till this day, she's 17. She tells me that all the time. You got to give them that look, people. Not everything needs to be the hand. They got the hand. But most times, it's just give them that look. That's how I use it. And it cracks me up. They make me laugh and cry now. Because they said, Mom, you used to give us that look all the time. In church, no matter if we were in a store acting up, you best believe I had to give them that look. Now, you guys wouldn't relate to the look, but I gave them the look, okay? So, back to the topic. It's okay to get off topic a little bit, but let me show you what that 7-second video looks like. Look, so every morning, me personally, Manuela, I love coffee. So, I'll go in the kitchen and I'll make my coffee. I'm brewing my coffee. I might just take a sip of my coffee and I'm showing my camera. And who am I looking and who am I thinking about? Every morning, I'm thinking about you guys. I really am. Right? I don't know you, each and every person on here personally, but I'm thinking about the person that was just like me back in 2024. That's what I mean by that. I'm talking to the mom, the dad, the 9-to-5ers. Maybe you're in your 40s, 50s, 60 plus. That's who my perfect audience is. And I'm thinking about how I got laid off. Maybe you got laid off. Maybe you're tired of working a 9-to-5. You just don't know how to get out of it. I was there too, guys. That's why I share my story personally. I had moments where I was sitting in my car on my lunch break crying because I did not like my boss. She was mistreating me, but I couldn't get out of it because I didn't want it to really fall on my husband. And I knew he'd be like, oh my God, what are we going to do now? But I was that lady and I never even shared that with them. I didn't want to share that. I'm a person who keeps the emotions in, which is bad. But at that moment, I was crying in my car because the lady was mistreating me. But I stuck it in. I stuck around because I was like, okay, well, we need the income and I'm just going to take this. Some of you guys, I don't know if you're going through that, right? And I don't call that weak at all. I mean, I was in a point where, again, I couldn't just leave. Some of you will continue to do the same thing. You're miserable, but you keep sticking it out because maybe you were told once upon a time when we were all little, we done this. Oh, go to school, get the education, the degrees, get into a good job. You're going to work till you get a nice, beautiful retirement. That's not happening anymore. So that's why I'm saying that layoff was a blessing for me because it pushed me out the door. Finally, I was able to breathe. Yeah, there was a little stress between the time period of me losing the job to making an income here, but I was willing to take that because I was so miserable. Stress level went away. I was having a lot of gastrointestinal issues too, guys, working jobs, right? Your health falters. Anybody here struggling with health because of their job, because you're working more hours, you're giving everything to a job. You're like sitting there when everybody else is gone. I remember those days. No one wants to do that. And the income wasn't even great. I'd rather make my own predictable income with something that I know I can make a nice income with. Like I know I can make a $900 sale here. I know I can make a $1,400 sale here. It's the belief. And that's what I've been able to do. And that's why I love sharing it, okay? Nobody's special. So on the camera, I got my coffee and I'm just looking at the camera and I got to stop the scroll hook. Laid off. This is my hook, right? Laid off, 2 hours a day, cell phone, no boss. That's the top. That's the hook. It's drawing you in 3 seconds. If you're not getting people to stop the scroll on your video in the first 3 seconds, you've lost people. That entices the layoff individual to take a look because I'm 52, laid off, no savings, no retirement, no plan B. They're going to stop and they're going to watch the rest of my screen while I'm drinking my coffee, enjoying my day. You see my background, my lights on. That's just how I keep it real, raw. 7 seconds. And then the text on the screen is talking about what happened to me. Because, yeah, people need to connect with you on a personal level. What is the reason you decided to join this? Man, I can feel that. I was underpaid and undervalued. Man, I was crying in my car, whatever the situation is. I was living paycheck to paycheck. My husband's been working 2 jobs for years. We barely can make ends meet. We've been evicted several times. We've had to go to food banks. Who can't relate to that? That's the stuff that I put on the screen. And then at the end, I'm always connecting back to them. I want them to do something for me. If you felt what I had to say today, if any of this resonates with you, if you're sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck and you want to find a better way, I found it. Down in the comments, put the word blueprint, and I would love to send you to my free blueprint today. And that's it, guys. That's what a 7-second video would be like, right? My 1-minute videos, me saying that same thing, but verbally. A different hook on the screen, right? Do you want to work to the day you die? Then you better listen to this. That's another hook that I've used. And people hear that. Have you guys ever heard that before? Do you want to work to the day you die? That's bleak. Like, that's really something. Because I remember sitting in my cubicle like, oh my gosh, there's got to be more to life than this. I am so miserable here sitting in my desk. This boss sucks, literally. And I got to do this for the next 30, 40 years. Like, I remember thinking that stuff. Do you ever think that? Because you don't know what else you're going to do. Do you want to go back to college for 4 more years? What do you want to do? What is your options? I remember sitting there thinking that kind of stuff, guys. I remember feeling that way. Who wants to work till the day they die? Can I be honest with you? My mom and my daddy did. And chances are your parents did, if you're older like me. They had nothing to show for. And guess what fell back on Manuela? Guess what fell back on Manuela? Debt from them. Because they had nothing to show for, but they were the same ones, God rest their soul, loved them, loved my mama, loved my daddy. They provided a roof over my head the best they could, but they struggled too. See, that's called generational curses. And I inherited their debt. And I'll be doggone if I'm going to leave that for my family. That's what made me decide to shift back in 2024. I'm not doing that again, guys. And if I get emotional, it's because I'm feeling it. Hey, Fritz, what's up? Do you guys get what I'm saying? Are you getting my drift? I never was born with a spoon in my mouth at all, by far. We lived in low income housing all my life. And I saw my mother's hard work, but it didn't pay off in the end. When I was a teenager, I got my first job, right? And that job helped to pay for me when I had acne real bad because my mom couldn't afford it. She couldn't afford it. So I did get a job when I was a teenager. I was able to get braces myself. You know, now me and my husband have been able to do that. Thank God for our kids. If they had acne, I got the prednisone. I got them on the stuff, and it's all expensive, mind you. But back then, my mama couldn't do that. So do you understand? We're supposed to be evolving. We're supposed to be doing better than our parents did. Are you doing it? Are you literally doing that? Or are you still in that vicious cycle, what they told you to do? Go get that job, try to work up the ladder, work to the day you die. I'm not doing that. They did that. I want to be able to retire under the retirement age. What is it now? They said Social Security, if you want your full benefit, you got to really go in about 70 some years old. Who wants to do that? Will you live to even be 76, guys? Let's think about that. Not with all the processed food. That's another topic. Everything that we're doing, all the environment, all the crap out in the world. I don't think so. I don't know. But I don't want to take a chance on dying, working to the day I died and not have nothing to show for it. Have a good day, ma'am. Zion, how are you today? Thanks. Appreciate you. So guys, I hope that I'm resonating with you a little bit today. I talk about real life things. I'm not embarrassed about it because someone else is going through it, right? I could be on here for hours talking about my personal life and the struggles that I've been through. I bet you somebody else here has a struggle too, right? But nobody has time to hear all that. I'm here to share with you why the reason is that I decided to do this business and how easy it is. Putting a little bit of text on the screen, 7-second, 30-second, 1-minute videos, right? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But people are scared. Like, you don't know how many people come into my inbox. And one of the questions is they say, can they do this faceless? And I said, sure you can. But guess what? I'm honest with that too. We have a whole program in here that teaches you how to build your faceless empire. And there's a lot of people that are really good at it. And there's some people that aren't good at it because you can't just expect someone to know, like, trust you from a faceless video. Like, they got to get to know you. So what on your screen are you putting that they can really resonate with? Because that's what's going to entice them to want to get the details. That's why I come and show my face every day, guys. That's why I show my face every day. Guys, I'm over an hour. Hold on one second. I got to get I might watch this later. Hold on one second. I'm supposed to get on a legacy builder call. That's part of this program, by the way. I might not be able to get on it. I might watch the replay. I'm always learning something in the legacy builder, though. So the legacy builder is basically what we're going to help you to do. Leave a legacy for your family, right? But every Monday we have a call with our multiple 7-figure earner who breaks things down for us. She's literally teaching us something every single day. Every single week, every single day, right? I might watch the recording because I got some things I need to do today too. But I'm always learning something on those calls, right? So let me keep on going, guys. I don't know. Let me see if I can get on it. It's such an odd timing. 12 o'clock every day. Every day, 12 o'clock. Same time, same place. Let me just log in real quick. And then I'll mute it. Okay, I like to talk to you guys. I get passionate about this.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Let me make sure I'm muted so nobody can hear me. I don't like to miss them. So let me finish talking. Hey, hi, it says joined. Hi, all, how are you today? So on this, you're going to create these short videos. That's what we teach you every day, and they're easy. At the end of the video, you're inviting people to come and take a look at it. That's it. Whether you're speaking it or you have it on the screen, guys, you are going to invite somebody to take a look at your business. That's all this is. If they want it, they're going to buy it. If they don't, it's okay. There's 5 billion people on social media. My job is not to impress you, but impress upon you to take a look at it. You don't got to join it if you don't want to. But if you don't know, you don't know. That's why I invite you to take a look. ManuelaVincent.com. Double tap or put your info. Just tap this right here to get more details, or go here or go here. That's all, guys. That's it. That's what I do every day on a daily basis. The next part is 30 minutes of copy paste ads. If you're embarrassed to go live, do the copy paste ads. I did that in the beginning, and then I got comfortable enough to go live, and that's what I do now. Okay, these ads are done for you.
Worry about making this fancy video, but if you can't even create a
next 30 minutes you're going to spend on responding to people that are commenting on your videos and your content that you just threw out there, and you're going to answer emails. So let's talk about that real quick. Like I said, in all your videos, you're going to put that call to action, which is, and Nakia knows what I'm talking about, is if you want to learn how to be able to make daily pay from your phone working 2 hours a day, or if anything resonated with you, down in the comments, put the word blueprint. I'd love to share it with you. Boom. The ones who are interested are going to go put that blueprint or the ready word or the start word. That's who you have to focus on. Not everybody, not many, because those people are the true ones that want to take a look at your opportunity. That's what we teach you how to do with all of this. It's simple. And also, guys, I want to invite you to a free webinar today, okay? A free webinar where you're going to learn how to build this online business that's pretty much done for you in 2026. If you want to make a lot of money in 2026, and I know TikTok doesn't like that word, a lot of income in 2026, then you're going to want to be on this free webinar. So if anything you get from me today, put your email in this, go to my website, and I'm going to send you the webinar link. The webinar, you're going to get my free blueprint today, by the way, my free blueprint. And you're also going to get the webinar link because I'm going to send it out like 15 minutes before the webinar. It is this evening, 7 p.m. Central or 8 p.m. Eastern.
This Thursday, I'll be doing a special training.
Oh, wow.
To get them equipped for the 90-day run.
Oh, nice. We're getting ready to do another 90-day run too, guys. Those are exciting. That's where you see the most momentum. Okay, so that is the 2-hour workday, guys.
It's called urgency.
2-hour workday, simple, in a box. Everything's here that you need to be successful in 2026. It's not rocket science. We literally have a blueprint for you. If you can follow like what do you call it? Paint by numbers. You can do this. We literally tell you what to say, what to do. All of this is in the 2-hour workday, and that's how. And then you got the mentorship in the community. See, this is important. Courses don't have this. We're a program. The mentorship in the community is definitely key, and you get that with this. You're going to have someone to keep you accountable. That's super important, guys. Let me make sure I'm not missing no comments on YouTube. Man, I know I swiped away a couple minutes. Oh my, I got so many comments when I was just gone. Hold on one second. That's the recipe to success. You're on the right track. Can you tell me how to deal with I'm in Dallas, Fort Texas. You are too? Cool. Nakia, I didn't know that. I'm always wasting time. Can you tell me to invest my time with best things? Say hi. Oh, okay. I thought I missed something. I didn't, guys. That's amazing. So let me just tell you that question about how to not waste time. You have to have a structurized day. If they're still on, I don't know if they're on still. A structurized day. And that's what this 2-hour does. It gives you the opportunity to have those structured 2-hour workday so that you focus on the income producing activities. And then the rest of the day is yours. Who doesn't want that? Okay. So guys, screenshot this if you haven't, because I'm going to hop off. I'm going to tell you the 5 programs real quick, and then I'm going to hop off. You can get all the details in the blueprint. All the program costs are in there. All right. So let me go through these real quick.
There's 5 billion people.
Okay.
I don't know.
Let me tell you the 5 programs real quick, and then I'm going to hop off of here. All right. Our two best-selling programs are the top ones. The first one's $1,400. If you want to make up to $1,400 per day. Now, am I saying you will? I don't know your work ethic. I know it's possible. If you can do this business right, follow the structurized plug and play training, you too could have those days. But you must come in at that program. That's the only way you can make up to that. You have to be buying something and learning the skill and then applying it back out on social media in order for it to work. That's how anything is. So that's the top seller, $1,400, called the Legacy Builder Bundle Pack. The next program, by the way, that is a $511K a year program. I don't know if that sounds good to you, but it sounds good to me. That's $47,000 a month. I've never had that in my life. So I chose to upgrade to that. Now, the next program is $900. If you want to see all these programs, go to my blueprint, double tap my face, or go to this little orange button down here, guys. I can't even put my finger on it right. This button right there. Go to that and it'll get you some more details, okay? The next program is $900. That allows you to make up to $900 sales, okay? That's what I started with, and I've been able to do that very good because of this program and the structure of it. And that was always our best-selling program. Now we have the higher one. So that's 4 income streams. That means you get 4 programs for $900 one time, okay? If you want the details, the breakdown, I don't have time on this live to do that. You guys can actually go to the blueprint. I just told you to get where to get it, and you can see all the price points. Scroll down that page, though, by the way, so you can see all the programs, because that's the number one thing I always get is, I thought you said there was more than the $1,400. Yeah. And you can do these on installment plans, friends. That's how I got started back in 2024, installment plan, to help me get started right away.
Clarify that. So the next 90-day run, we'll start the here. I do need
okay.
to give you some more.
Next program is $600, and that gives you 3 income streams. You can have ability to make up to $1,600 sales. 600, 3, 1. You come in at where you can afford and the program level of learning that you want, the education, because this is an educational program. The next program is $300. That's $300 and $100. If you want to make $300 sales, then you buy the $300 program. The last one we have is $100. I don't suggest it. That's just me. You're not really going to learn as much from that one. But if that's all you can afford, you get started, you upgrade. You can upgrade within 30 days and you pay the difference. Okay? But my top sellers have always been at least the $900 program. Now it's a $1,400 program. Okay, guys? So those are the programs. If you want to take a look at them in more clarity, you're going to have to go to the blueprint, ManuelaVincent.com, get your free blueprint.
30K in 90 days.
Okay, go here and check it out. I'm offering some free bonuses too, guys. Nakia, by the way, if you're on still, you're going to get the bonus because I know you. When you get started, you're going to rock this thing. And I want to give you more support. Our coach, the coach that I'm paying for, I'm going to get you into his community, and he's the one training us even more to hit those 10K months. So that's why I'm going to definitely give you the bonus, because you're coming in at your level. So I wanted to really reiterate that don't think that you're discounted, because I already feel your passion for this, and you didn't even get started yet, but I know you're going to get started. And so when you do, my friend, at the $1,400 level, you're going to be able to get access to his training that I pay for. We're talking about lifetime access to his community, and you get one-on-one. Let me tell you guys these bonuses real quick that you're going to get access to. Let me talk about these bonuses. If you decide to buy one of my programs, right? If you come in at the 300, and by the way, February is my birthday month. That's why I'm going as low as the $300 program. Usually it would be just the 2 top sellers. If you come in even at the $300 program, the 6, the 9, or the 14, any of those 4 programs, you're going to get these bonuses. But you must let me know while you're on this live. You're going to have to DM me here or email me. Once you get the blueprint, once you go here, you must go here, put your email address in. Give me your email so you can get the blueprint, and you can email me back through here. Say, I want the bonuses. I'm going to get started, okay? When you get started, these are the bonuses you're going to get. Nikki, I hope you're still on, my friend. Say, I can't read this real quick. Hold on.
But with a weak hook,
okay.
There's no chance of it converting.
Hold on 1 second.
Hooks are more important now than they ever have been before.
See, my mentor is talking about hooks right now. She's saying how important the hooks are.
Emotion
Okay, so these are the bonuses y'all gonna get at the 300, the 6, the 9, the 14. If you join any of those 4 programs under me, DM me right now. If you actually went in and plugged in your information here, let me know. DM me and let me know something, okay? You're going to get lifetime mentorship from my coach, the one who I'm personally paying for out of my pocket every month. You're going to get free lifetime access to his community. He's already made over 550K. Okay, that's what he's made. He's trying to hit a first $1 million. He's on the track for doing that. Okay, the bonuses and the value you're going to get inside of his community is well worth over $15,000. Okay, you're going to get a one-on-one coaching call with him. One-on-one coaching call. That one's free. Any other ones, you have to pay him. The first one, and he's going to help you map out this program. When you buy the program, you're not going to be lost in the sauce, because outside of our regular community, you're going to go in his community, and he's going to get on that one-on-one call with you, and he's going to say, okay, this is what you're going to do here. This is where you got to go here. He's literally going to map it out for you so you can't fail with it. I didn't have that when I started, but I did it. I did it on my own. I got my profit back in 1 week. I know how to do this stuff. So I'm getting additional training from him. Again, because he has what I want. I want to hit that 6 figures by the end of the year in the online space, okay? That's the second bonus you're getting. The third bonus you're going to get is a complimentary vacation for 4 over 150 plus vacation destinations. If any of that intrigues you at all, so that you're not just coming into another course to buy another course and be lost in the sauce, I need you to DM me right now, or go here, ManuelaVincent.com, put your email in, and let's have a conversation. I told you guys can get started on installment plans. If the money is your issue, that's a mental block, number 1. That wasn't mine back in 2024. But if that's yours, then you can do it on an installment plan. You can get started for a $300 program as low as $75. You pay it 4 times and then you're paid it off. There's no excuse. I got it on my website. I got Klarna and Afterpay. If you need additional ones, I have those too. Let's go. Let's grow in 2026, guys. That's all I want to tell you guys. Take advantage of the bonuses. I'm not going to keep offering those. If you're in here, if you're on this live today, bless you. Okay. If you're in my automations and you come in, bless you. You're going to see that. All right. So amazing stuff here.
And you guys, it will literally help you create
amazing information here. Take advantage of it. Go to ManuelaVincent.com, and I hope to see you on the inside. Definitely, if you're not able to make the
first thing you say in your video.
If you're not able to make the live webinar tonight, you're going to get a replay, but I highly suggest you get on this webinar tonight. The only way to do it is get into my automation, because I'm going to send you the link to go check it out. All right, guys, I hope you have a fantastic, let me check my comments one more time over here.
That is insane to me. If I pop a video in a car.
All right, so no questions. Okay, I will see you guys on the next live. I hope to see you on the webinar tonight, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my community. Have a blessed day. Happy Monday. Happy money making Monday. And I'll see you on the next one, guys. Take care.
Or just sitting there, you got to do something to